What's going on, guys? John here at Ground Level Garage. It's been a while since we last saw you, and there's a whole assortment of reasons for that. Most notably, the fact that we've done some renovations in here. You know, and after several years of sharing this space with some like-minded friends, we're excited to say that we assumed the entirety of the garage. And that means we're going to be getting a ton of stuff done in Season 2. It's springtime here in New York, and what better way to kick off that season than breathing a little life back into our N600 here. Welcome back to the Curb Cut. So since the last time this thing was on camera, the parts pile has grown enough that today's task is going to be getting all four wheels back on the ground, and we're going to install our new motor. And we're going to do that with the help of some parts that we got from Richard Morris, but I'll explain more about that to you later. If you remember from our last episode, we're going to be doing all this by the book with the help of our trusty shop manual here. All right? So let's get into it. It's time to get this thing back on the ground. For the better part of the past year, the car's been kicking around the shop on dollies while other things come in and out for service. It's like pushing around an oversized roller skate if and when it has to be moved. So the first thing we're going to do here is get the front end up on some jack stands. And if you remember from our last video, the shop manual didn't account for the extra height you need to get the jack and dolly under the car for engine removal. So this time around, we're going to give ourselves a safe 3 feet of clearance up front. That way we can maneuver in our new assembly. So right now what we're going to do is lift the motor off the ground so we can attach our subframe again. Thankfully we've got Pete and Diego on hand to help us out with this process because this involves a good amount of finagling. A few months ago I took the opportunity to clean up the subframe and rust inhibited everything. Some people might go ahead and paint or powder coat these parts at a time like this, but grinding them clean and surface treating them is a fun way to celebrate the patina of the car. If we went ahead and painted everything, you really have no way of knowing just how clean and healthy everything is underneath. And honestly, that's something we're really excited about on this car. Now that our engine is attached to the subframe, we're going to move on to the next phase of installation, and that's getting our subframe mounted to the chassis. And it's helpful to have a few spare sets of hands and eyes in the process because everything needs to line up, and maneuvering things with the jack and engine hoist can be a bit precarious if you're not paying close attention to what you're doing. Extra eyes on the situation also help when you notice that you forgot to reinstall your steering rack. See, as I mentioned earlier, we got some nice new suspension parts from Richard Morris, another N600 enthusiast with many years in the game. Part of this package included a steering rack rebuild kit. So while we had the time and access, I did just that, and things should be good as new, if not better. But even cooler than that, Mr. Morris rebuilt our struts to performance spec and sleeved us up with some adjustable coilovers. And according to him, these should give us plenty of adjustability over stock. And we're looking to get this thing low. That's why we went ahead and got ourselves some 2.5-inch lowering blocks at the rear too. We cannot wait to get this thing on the ground. Now we're finally bolting our subframe up to the chassis, and that means we're in the home stretch as far as the front end goes. We just have to button up our axles and control arms now. Then we can put in our coilovers and get this thing on the ground. And based on what Rick promised when he sold us these things, we should be pretty close to it.
or not at all.
So here's where we're at. After spending several hours in the 90-degree heat, working on this thing, getting the subframe bolted up, getting the engine back in, the car's back on the ground. But sadly, not that much closer to the ground. While we appreciate all the work that Mr. Morris did for us making this coilover kit, honestly, we're severely out of spec to where we want to be. So for now, this is where we're at. Back on the ground, but not that much closer to the road. We'll see you next time.